On the subject of Kazes, however, the Tier 4 destroyer is the Shen Yang. Now, this, yes, it's a modified Minekaze. It was actually originally the Japanese destroyer Namikaze. Wavewind. Basically, the Japanese, of course, had a naming theme. She was one of the last Minekazes to be built. She was slightly modified, well, modified enough to be a separate class, if you wish to consider it that way. And in I think it was 1944, she was torpedoed. The submarine USS Seal caught her north of Iturup, and actually Kamikaze towed her in to the port at Otaru for repairs. Basically, they snapped off the stern, and that was the end of her destroyer days. She was converted first as a suicide torpedo carrier, and then later on used as a mine layer before being turned over to the American occupation authorities for use as a repatriation transport. Then she got turned over to the Republic of China and reconfigured as a destroyer, which is why we have a Minekaze hull and power plant with almost as good speed, 39 knots flat. I believe Minekaze does 39.9 out of the box, but she has US weapons. So she has triple torpedo tubes firing Mark 11 deep waters, and again, they're not as long ranged, but they're still pretty good. 64 knots at 6.4 kilometers, and she has US guns. The 127mm L51 Mark 7 firing the Mark 39 ammunition. So, oh, this could be interesting. Japanese stealth, Japanese speed, US gun power. At least that's my take on her.
No torpedoes whatsoever against destroyers.
And no torpedoes whatsoever against destroyers, but, well, that's what you're coming to expect on this line. So, basically, guns against destroyers, torpedoes against everyone else, and plenty of smoke to abuse if you need it. Let's just plug in the premium, throw silver at this problem. Usual array of consumables, 4 Pan-Asian smoke charges out of the box, and 2 engine boosts. Plug in a commander as well. So potentially you have 6 charges on your smoke launcher if you use Superintendent here, which is kind of impressive, all things considered.
You're never going to run out.
You basically, well, you are going to run out, but you'll probably be dead first. Load in a magazine mod 1 for anti-detonation. And we also get another mod slot, so Damcon 1 there because fire is bad. Okay, also as before, we'll just plug on a Sierra mic and another anti-det flag, because we've had this happen once tonight and we've discovered that you don't get detonation flags if you blow up in a test ship, because no achievements, unfortunately. They could at least have allowed us that one, but I suppose it would have been too complex. And as always, we'll plug in some Type 1 camo. Interestingly, we don't have the premium camo for this yet, so I have to wonder what kind of design we're going to get there. Okay, all set. Port, track, and go.
Wait, did you just suggest Tier 4 premium camo?
You know they're going to do it at some point.
I'd like them to do it, but they probably won't.
One word. Clemson.
Does the Clemson have premium camo?
No, but she is the favoured seal clubber at Tier 4, so if you want to sell some Tier 4 premium camo...
Well, it would be the right solution to a lot of players who are seal clubbing.
Yes.
It's a bit of a difficult concept, because...
Not really. If you gave it the 30% boost that they get for, I think, Tier 5 and Tier 6, then you wouldn't...
The problem isn't implementing the camo. The problem is, does Wargaming want to implement the camo? I did actually ask them once about Tier 5 premium camo, and their statement was they do not want to actively promote seal clubbing.
That's a fair point.
Which is interesting because you still have a lot of low-tier premium ships.
Indeed. Also worth
Which is
noting that
kind of contradicting what
the
they're
guns traverse pretty decently on this thing as well. So, yeah, let's just run up to the northeast.
This would be a very nice destroyer if the torpedoes could hit destroyers.
Oh yes, but they can't, which is possibly what's keeping her under control.
Yeah.
But she is a very pretty boat.
Yes.
Mind you, all the Kazes are fairly pretty in that respect. Small, quick, fast, and packing quite a considerable wallop. Of interest, of course, is that she uses triple tubes rather than doubles, which means that she does have a slower reload, 72 seconds rather than the 48 or even lower that you've got used to this far in the tier. So I think that's going to catch new players out as they just adjust their rhythm to the slower reload. But that said, 41 knots with a Sierra mic and before engine boost, so she's nippy for a tier 4. In fact, I think you basically need a Podvoisky or another Kaze to catch her. Well, a tier 5 Kaze to catch. Right, locking guns. Ballistics aren't bad either, even if my god-awful aim is having problems. Okay. And target lock on Phoenix. Launch one. Turn. Smoke. Target Garkian. And a momentary bearing, didn't really get anywhere.
Oh yeah, I had completely forgotten about the god-awful torpedo range on this thing.
Well, it's only god-awful by comparison to previous tiers.
Yeah. No, the guns are nice, that's one thing.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they're the same guns in the Clemson or not, but... Now, why am I visible? That's why I'm visible.
There is a Phoenix.
At
There
4
is 2
kilometers.
Phoenix.
Yes. Also, the guns traverse faster than U-turn, which is kind of a handy feature to have. Fire control sucks, but can't have everything.
Whoa. The torpedo angles on the front tubes are really bad.
Yeah, that's... I think the Minekaze actually has the same problem thanks to that, the location of that foxhole.
I'm not sure about that, because I don't remember there being such a terrible gun angle on... not gun angle, torpedo angle on the Minekaze.
Yeah. Well... Oh.
Also, I think the lower Japanese destroyers all get 360 degrees on their turrets, and this one doesn't.
Kamikaze gets a front rotating... I don't honestly recall any of the Japanese destroyers getting 360 turrets. I could be wrong.
They implemented them a little later.
Oh, right, that might be why. I haven't played anything below tier... Well, except Kamikaze, I haven't played anything below tier 6 in a long while. Anyhow, we have 2 battleships over there to bully. And a control point to grab. Kamikaze has 3 360-degree turrets. Kutik, are they overpowered? Not as much as you'd think on paper. Also, what the hell happened to the rest of our team?
We had a team?
Yeah.
We had 2 battleships on this side, but they decided that there is more exciting things to do down towards the beach.
Well, that's fine. I mean, all the more battleship booty for us.
Yep. And there's a Phoenix still around.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Psst, Phoenix, go away. This isn't the place for you.
Okay, what is that Orion doing? Looks like he's trying to just go head on into the cap. He is jinking slightly.
Okay. I'll see if I can help this Kaiser with this Phoenix.
Likewise, I'm right behind you. Plugging in engine boost, cranking on the speed.
Well, never mind.
Oh, never mind.
He turned to dust.
Yes.
Ow, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, in no argument. And this Orion is going to torpedo his way right through my salvo. Mind out.
Ooh, nice HE salvo on the Orion. 3k damage.
Nice. I actually need to slow and pop my own smoke. Ow. That Orion's proving remarkably good at dodging our torpedoes.
But they're so deep in the water, how can he possibly see them?
Anticipatory WASD hacks. On the bright side, if he can just keep... Oh, no, man, he didn't dodge that little lot. What's my detection? Smoke 2.4. Okay.
Is he healing? Can't tell. Nope, he's flooding. And he's flooding real good.
And he's dead.
Okay.
Right. Can I get a shot?
Namikaze has 360 turrets.
Okay.
Does she? Does she not have 4?
I think the aft turret can't do a 360. I could be wrong.
Ah, okay.
This is another problem with the relatively short range of these torpedoes. I can't actually get a tracking shot on this Kaiser from straight aft. Ow.
Me, I can get 2 salvos off before he reloads. Sorry, Israel, I think I'm capitalizing on your misery.
That's fine. It's all fair play in love and warships.
And okay, next time I won't be that greedy, but he seems to be completely incapable of hitting a ship that's moving away from him.
Good. Because there's something in B and I can't see it, which means it's the V170.
Didn't we kill one?
Did we kill one what?
V170.
Yes, it's the second one that's still fully intact, fully operational, and in there in control point B.
Okay.
And if I get caught in control point B, I'm going to have a Furutucker and a Miyogi shooting at me as well, so this is not actually a good position to be in. And that damn Miyogi has turned. What is it with... Well, he probably saw the torpedoes from the destroyer. Okay. Tippy toes, tippy toes.
Oh, there is an Omaha.
I don't know, I might clip the Miyogi.
Well, I didn't want to deal with this Omaha, but I'm going to have to deal with this Omaha.
Indeed. And the Miyogi torpedo beated. Why have I got opponents who can use WASD hacks tonight? It's not fair. How am I supposed to produce a video of Pan-Asian destroyers wrecking face, left, right and centre to stir up hype about them and everyone keeps dodging the torpedoes? It is most irritating. Okay, Miyogi's turned. Run 1. Run 2. And... oh, crap. Smoke! Smoke!
Are you getting rushed by a Furutucker?
I wasn't, but I think I am now. Except he's decided he's got other things to shoot at, namely a Kaiser. So you know what? Oh, I actually hit something with it twice. with the torpedoes. That Milky actually ran in front of them. That is somewhat handy. Now, 18-second reload on the torpedoes. Tucker is turning hard to come to bear. Plug in the engine boost. I need to outrun this guy's turn.
Roma, at this point I would like to state that you also have torpedoes.
Ah, yes, that is something of an inconvenience. Right, fish running. Tube 1 away. Tucker's emptied his launcher. Turn in, turn in, turn in. Honestly, you pull a perfectly good death or glory stunt. And then someone goes and
comes in and kills it.
and not in that, but detonates him. Right. Okay, well, there's a Kaiser over here that I should be able to get a clear shot at. 5.7 kilometer detection is something else you've got to get used to on this boat. She's not quite as stealthy as her predecessors. In fact, she's a lot less stealthy than her predecessors. In fact, that Kaiser is now looking my way and isn't very happy with me.
What makes you think that?
The shells whizzing round my head.
Oh.
Okay, torpedoes running once and twice. Let's see if he has the sense to pull a tactical Notzer if he smells fish. And then I need to hook starboard, turn right, and rejoin you in point B. And... no, he smelt fish. Didn't bother accelerating out of the turn. Or at least didn't accelerate as much as I thought he was going to.
He also Damacond, which means he's burnable.
Excellent. Starting the fires with, well, US 127. Oh, there we go. There's one straight off from the first volley. Switching track, targeting his bow. Missing completely. Why have I got two ships locked onto me?
König and Miyogi.
Oh, terrific.
Have seemed to have taken an interest in you.
Oh, good. Second fire has started. Going for number 3.
Is that a demolition expert, Captain, you have there?
It would be, yes.
Okay. Because otherwise, I want my money back.
I'll bet you do.
Haven't started a single fire on any of these ships.
Well, right now, oh, he's burning in all 4 locations, and only 2 of them are mine. What were you saying about money back?
I set a single fire on a destroyer this entire match.
Tube running. Okay, fish running on the Miyogi, breaking away. Doesn't stop someone else bagging the kill. That Koenig. Let's see. I think I might.
You were torping the Miyogi?
I think he's right in the track, but he might be able to turn enough to dodge. But I think he's going to overcommit his rudder for the second wave. No, he's dodged one. He's... oh, no, he overcommitted. Boom.
Ow. Something hit me.
Yes.
Knocked out my torpedo tubes.
People are being very rude today, Ranger. It's most unfortunate. And we just had another detonation.
Yes, people are being very rude. This König, for example, he knocked out my torpedo tubes. I need to reload for a minute now.
Yeah. And in case you're wondering what I'm doing on the stream, I'm just looking to see what it is that's murdering the frame rate. I mean, it's claiming 53 frames a second, but... huh.
What is this glorious speed, König? What is this glorious speed you have there?
About 3 knots, judging from the lead indicator.
His engine got killed by something.
Well, he just fixed it. Launching 1.
Fortunately.
Launching 2.
Or fortunately, one of the two. If these torpedoes hit... no, they didn't.
Battleships are remarkably good at torpedo beating. They're slow to get the rudder over, but once it happens...
yeah. Well, it would have been nice if, you know,
That's right. I think
There
he's
wouldn't have been a magical gap in between the torpedoes.
I think he's
That would've-
accelerated so much that my own fish are going to miss as well. Oi, who got that fire on me?
Come on, come on, come on. Missed.
Come on,
Damn
come
it.
on. Damn it.
I've got 1 second on my smoke. Hello! How are you today?
Have you heard
Beautiful day to get torpedoed.
Have you heard the good word of our Lord and Saviour, 533 millimeters?
Ow! My torps are
No.
still out. It's fine. My
It's-
torps are still out.
It appears that he instead prefers the creed of, what was it, 350 something? Not sure.
356?
Revenge is had. I'm not sure what the Koenig had. What's the verdict so far on those? They're not as OP as I thought they were going to be from the stats, but we're not up into the higher tiers yet. They're a very interesting blend of a lot of the previous Destroyer styles. I think that's the best way to put it at the moment. I mean, Shen Yang plays halfway between a Clemson and a Mutsuki. The tier 7, we are being repeatedly told the tier 7 is something good, but I think we might get to her.
It's definitely good looking.
I think we might get to her tonight. Oh, hello V170. I have US guns. Would you like to have some second-hand freedom?
He's definitely torping you there.
Yeah, I know. I just want to try to get... The other problem is that this thing only has one gun straight forward. So if you want to get more guns on... There we go. Ow.
Where did he think you were going with those torpedoes?
I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. And Clemson over there is doing himself a little bit of a SEAL club as well. Bagged himself a high caliber in the Giulio Cesare. So we'll just
He's called Clemson. Okay. This could get confusing.
I see no justification for mercy here, do you?
Go for it.
Okay, right. Running up to speed. 43 knots. Unfortunately, he does, what, 27? So I'm not going to overhaul him that fast. Best I can hope to do is pin him against a map border and torpedo him to death there. The other problem is that I have got no smoke charges left, so that's actually impressive. I ran through my entire smoke launcher. But yeah, I mean, initial verdict, I mean, I may well change my tune quite rapidly. I mean, the tier 6 is almost straight Russian. It's actually a... Well, it is a surplused off Anshan, and I actually need to break away because I've got too close. Come on, turn,
Yes,
turn,
yes,
turn,
you
turn,
did.
turn.
Uh-oh, there he
Watch
comes.
one.
There he comes.
Ow! This guy can shoot straight, but I did manage to get a torpedo launcher away. I keep forgetting, Giulio's guns are not bad at all. Okay, well... I'm sure the Kaiser and the Koenig together can take him. Alright, the half a Koenig. The half a Kaiser. Yeah.
I think this game is going to run out before they kill him.
1 minute 20, yes. And the good news is that he probably can't kill them fast enough, so that one's a win. Right, let's pull out, go have a look at the tier 5.